When we receive payments from customers, we have the option of applying the payment directly into the bank account or posting it into undeposited funds. If receipts are posted into undeposited funds, we'll need to take a further step to instruct QuickBooks as to when these are placed into the bank account. The normal use of undeposited funds will be when you're receiving a number of small cheques and banking them all into the bank on one credit slip. To apply the payments as one amount into the bank, we'd need to gather them into undeposited funds and then place the instruction that they're all banked together. To do this, if we go to our home screen in the top left, you'll see that once we've created an invoice, if we follow the path along, we've received the payment into undeposited. We then follow the next stage of the process through to record deposits. And if we click on the record deposit icon, you can see that it lists any receipts that we've got that we've applied to undeposited funds. So here we've got 4 payments that are applied to undeposited funds. If I was today going into the bank to deposit these 4 cheques on a paying in slip, I would tick the appropriate amounts here to say that I'm going to the bank with these payments, or select all if all 4 cheques are going to be taken. If I select all, it applies ticks down the left hand side, and you can see it's added up for me a total here of 626.22 is the amount I'm paying in. So that should reflect on my paying in slip the total amount of my credit that I'm applying today. Once I've done that, if I click OK, it will bring those entries through to my Make Deposit screen, and you can see it's listed the 4 cheques for me, so I've got a record of the deposit that I'm going to apply. At the bottom here, I can now save and close or save and new, depending if I'm going to deposit further. On this occasion, if I save and close, then that would apply that payment into the bank and remove the transactions from the undeposited funds account. Before I do that, you'd also notice up here under print that I have the option to print a deposit summary, a deposit slip, so I can actually keep a record of that transaction if I wish with my paying in slip to show the items that have been deposited. I'm just going to save and close that, and that's now forwarded that payment amount to show it as a receipt in my bank records.